Hello, everyone, and welcome to Judy's Mind Body. And we're going to start with a bit of breathing tonight and some work with the chair, and then we'll move into standing. Okay, so let's breathe in for triple burner. Inhale up, exhale down. Bring your feet out into a V. It makes it easier to sit on your chair or stool if you have one, and have your water nearby. Triple burner. Coming through 3 Dantiens, or energy centers: the head, the heart, and the abdomen. And as you come down, you breathe out. As you go up, you inhale. In breath, start the out breath. Good. Shake it out. I assume a lot of people have had a long day, so we're going to shake out the shoulders, the hands, the elbows, the knees, and anything else. And we're starting with a chair, actually a stool. So if you have one, that really works best. And we're going to inhale out for the accordion, expanding the ribs, breathing in and breathing out. We'll do 3 of these. Feel the expansion, contraction, and one more of the accordion. Notice how the ribs move out, and then they move back in place. And sink it down right here on your knees if you have a stool, otherwise wherever you want to, okay? And we're going to inhale here, and we'll do a spinal twist. This is the propeller. You're going to inhale towards your right. I'm mirroring you. Exhale back to center. Keep your spine long. And then exhale to the other side. So the spinal twist, you can really feel it in your back, your sides, and your head, and your vision. So use the third eye, the center of the forehead, as you move. That way the head stays up and you don't feel like you're compromised by bringing it down, bringing weight towards the knees. You don't need to do that. So really a sense of being an early airplane here. Inhaling center and exhaling towards your right. And then coming back to center on the inhale. Bring the palms up higher. The arms are heavy, so take it easy. If you need to modify, go ahead. Inhale, and you're going to twist once again to the right first. Inhale, center. And exhale towards your left. And then if you're okay with it, bring the hands overhead, extending the palms all the way up. And inhale here, and exhale towards the right. Center on the inhale. And towards your left. Good. Shake it out again. Shaking out is really good because you want to make sure there's no tension in the body. Let's check out the upper body here. The knees again, and maybe even tap the feet on the floor, possibly if you're seated on the balls of the feet. Good, and then bring one leg up here, inhale it. And exhale it down. And the other leg up, inhale. And exhale it down. And let's hold on to the chair and just tap the toes and the balls of the feet. Good. We're going to bring the hands out in front, and we're going to move in a circle here. Inhaling, over and around, and back. Three that way, and now 3 towards your left, right over your buttocks. You can really feel those bones if you're on your chair. Good, because the nature of this is that the knees the ankles and the whole body can begin to feel like they're connected. All right, let's bring the elbows to the inside here so that the elbows are sort of at the top of the waist here. And then release them out and then circle them, fingers and the palms forward with the wrists and the forearms. 5, 6, 7, 8, forward and then back. 1, 2, almost like you're in the water and you're just going backwards. Good. Bring the shoulders up, inhale, and say ha when you come down. Ha. They come up to your ears. Breathe in. Ha. If you've had a long day, this is great. Inhale again. Ha. Good. Let's practice standing and sitting. All right. So you're going to bring your hands to your stool and you're going to come up, forward, folding forward from the hips, and then come up and then fold forward from the hips and come back and up and back and up and back. Good. All right. Drawing the arms out this way, we'll do some swimming. Even seated, you can do swimming. Big waves today, and so you want to really feel like you've got big arms here. You don't have to bring the shoulders up a lot, but it's this feeling of letting go and also really staying on your stool at the same time. You can hold on to the stool if you like on one side. Good. Okay, coming back to center. Let's do the breaststroke. Inhale and push out. Make a sound like wish-oo. Like wish you. Wish. And one more. Wish. What we're doing is we're working on our abs here. So that really is, when you add voice to it, it really helps. Okay, so now we're going to come up carefully, come behind your stool. We're going to practice an up, down, forward, back weight shift, which you'll have for your rocking motion when we get to Tai Chi Chih. So coming up to the balls of the feet, coming back to the center of the foot, which is your bubbling spring, and back to the heels, and lift the toes. Center and forward, almost like you're a rocking chair. So let's use one arm coming back and hold on to the stool or the other. Notice how you're going through the whole foot. I hope you're barefoot, or if that's possible. Barefoot's easier to do with this than sneakers. One more. Good. Notice how we're making a figure eight. So the figure eight is this symbol that we have where you actually draw an 8. And you can do that then with a palm. And that's supposed to be a sign of long health and life in your mind. Like, I want long health and life. It's a figure 8, infinity. Okay, let's go to the other side. Coming up here, coming back towards the heels, forward and up, back and up with the toes. Here the heels rise. In the center, you just come through the bubbling spring. When you come back, the toes rise. So you want this sense of a rocking chair. That's the back of the chair. Here's the center, and here's the front. Because sometimes if you draw things with your index finger, it really helps understand. Okay, now we're going to add that with the other side. Okay. We always have to give both arms a chance here, right? And draw it just for fun. And you see it is really curves at the top, almost like 2 teardrops, one upside down and then one right side up, if there is such a thing. And let's come away from the chair. And we'll look at rocking motion. Okay, let's look at it without the chair. Okay. You don't want to run into your object of help. Rocking motion is the first movement we have in Tai Chi Chih, and it's the most ancient of all the Qigong moves. And it really is great for the feet because you've got all your acupuncture points there, acupressure points, and they're getting stimulated. So that's why barefoot on carpet helps. Really gives a good workout to the feet. This beautiful thing, which looks forward, looks back like this. And then the knees bend, and then the heels come up and back. You come back, and then the toes come up in front. It's very slow because Qigong itself is a form of exercise that uses mind, body, and spirit. And you can feel here that you're using your feet here in a really wonderful way, that you bring stimulation to the whole foot, the forward part, the middle part, and the heels. And when you come back to the heels, the toes rise. Yes, good. Shake it out. This time you're shaking it out standing up. So that's even more active. But for those who can't stand up for whatever reason, just modify for yourself from your chair. Okay, let's come to the chair for a minute again. And let's exercise our feet. We're going to hold on to this hand and bring the outside leg up and just turn it. And turn it the opposite way. Good, bring that foot down. We'll go to this side. And you're going to bring your weight a little bit into this foot. It's the foot that's got the strength in it. It's a little bend in the knee. Bring the other foot up and circle it out. And circle it back in. And then maybe bring the knee up to really feel some use of that knee there in the muscles. Bring it back. And holding onto the stool, it's possible to do this for the senior body. So I'm going back with my foot, knee is bent, and I'm going to go forward with it and straighten it. Good, come to the other side. And we'll try this on this side. Okay, wait, if you've got something that you can hold on to, like the back wall has a thing coming out of it, you can try it with that. Good, so bring it up, forward, bend, and go back. And all of that is something we can do, okay? And let's come back here, we're gonna look at our fingers. Because I think this is good for arthritis. You're gonna bring your palms out and bring the little fingers, the pinky, into the hand. Then the fourth finger, your ring finger. Then your third finger. And then your index finger and your thumb. So now you have a nice fist here, but make it not tight, but a little bit loose. And come out and come back. Inhale, exhale. Good, now go up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, or even slower, however you want to do that. Okay, we're going to open the arms out And we're going to do a propeller here. So you're going to inhale and then twist towards your right. Inhale, center, and twist towards your left. And now you're going to pick up a bowl that has some kind of feathers that you can blow out. You're going to inhale, blow out the feathers to go to the right, and then come back to center and blow out the feathers to go to the left. Ready? Inhale. And let go. Very good. So there's many ways to open up the body, and we're going to use this stool now to pick up a feather and let go. Let it go. So using your thumb and your forefinger, and I've got my knees out to the sides, I'm going to lengthen as much as I can here and pick up the feather all the way up on the inhale and sink it down, flattening the palm to coming down, almost like I'm painting the wall. Inhale up. Flatten the palm and come down. Exhale. Now, if you want to, you can come forward a little bit here. So you're going to bend the knee into it to do a slight weight shift here. And exhale down. And now I'm coming here towards the wall. And coming down. Just make sure that you're stabilized with your stool so that you don't find yourself on the floor, right? You're gonna pick up your feather and let it go with your thumb and forefinger on this side now, moving towards the left. And you can hold on to the stool, that helps. If you need. Feel the ribs expand and open here, all the way up on your expansion as you inhale and you exhale down. Good, we'll try the propeller. Out here. And back. And then to the left. So that you have a 3/4 turn here and back. And then let it go. Shake it out. Let's put the stool away. I think we don't need it anymore right now. We're going to work into heaven and earth and some side bends. Heaven and earth. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale out here, inhale first. And exhale here. I like to use wish shoe. Try it now. Inhale. Inhale. You're exhaling down. You're inhaling in the center, and then you're coming up. And coming down with the other side. Good. Now that you're up here, your arms are in a V, and you're going to bring this hand down the side body as you bend over this way. Ready? Inhale. Bring the hand down the side body and bring the other hand overhead. It's a half circle here to the right, to the left. Good, beautiful. Bring the other hand, that same hand down now, this whole side body, and bring this left hand overhead. I'm mirroring you here. So it's my right hand that's going overhead and your left. Okay, coming back up. And releasing. Triple burner, inhaling out and up. And exhaling down in relaxation response. Slowly coming down. 2 more of triple burner. Inhaling, and then this is the top part that you're coming down through your head, and then there's the middle here at the heart, and then this is the low part at the abdomen. Ready, inhaling up. And exhaling slowly down. And now open out. Bring the palms up, or Buddha picks up the earth, inhale, and now you're gonna exhale down. And inhale up through the center body. And push the world up into the sky by turning the palms upside down. And watch it go. We assume that Buddha wants to make the world better. So he's inhaling here, push it up to the sky. Perhaps in a little bit of frustration, I don't know. This was long ago when this was brought to me. Inhale. And push it up. And shake it out. So let's do our crawl stroke. We sort of started doing that before. And our backstroke. Good, and let's do some wrist circles. We're getting all the joints warmed up. And go the other way. Good. Now hip circles. Forward to your right, back to your left. Forward, right, back, left. And as beautiful a circle as you can make without bending over too far. But really feel it as the hips move around. Maybe put your thumbs on your hip bones, and that seems to help me. You're making a complete circle. Okay, now we'll come back to the front, and we're going to go left, back, right, around, right? Forward, left, back, right, and around. And you can also have a hoop with you in your mind. And the other way. Good. Now knees together, feet together, fold forward from the hips, flat back. Take hold of your knees and circle forward, right, back, left. And now come forward with the knees, and now you're going to go left, back, right, forward. Good. Now slide down the shins with your two fingers here, right? These fingers next to the thumb, and come down. And open the feet up, and we're going to tap. So you've got your knees bent, you're going to tap on the inside of the legs here. That's to bring the chi to the skin and fascia here, and blood vessels. And you're going to come down this arm here on your right side, and down the inside of it, and back up across the chest, top of the arm, underneath, and again down and up. Good, and now we're going to make the Tarzan sound. Ready for inhale for ah. Ah! And then Tarzan on steroids. Ah! Okay, and now you're going to tap down the body, bend the knees into the inside of the legs, outsides. Make sure you bend them as you come down. You could fold forward a little bit here and then round the back if that works better. And then come up slowly. Good. And then the last sort of therapeutic message we're going to give our body here is that we can do this. And this is knocking at the gates. You're going to tap at your buttocks, slide the feet. Last one here. Good. Now you're going to tap here, which is going to be the kidney area, and we'll start to the right. And notice how you're going around the body with this hand here, if possible. And I like to slide on my feet here, slide on the balls of the feet, and then you can accomplish this because it keeps knee, ankle, and hip together. Good. Great. Now we'll do tapping up here and tapping all the way down. Fold forward from the hips, flat back, tap all the way down on the inside of the legs. Then tap back up on the outside. Keep coming up. We'll tap the face a little bit here. And if you like, you can comb the hair with your fingers here. Okay, so that's all great for us. And now we're going to start our Tai Chi Chih, 19 movements and one pose. You might want to get a glass of water if you like to take a break. Otherwise, we'll just start. Your choice. Rocking motion. Coming back towards the heels, coming forward towards the balls of the feet. This is Tai Chi Chih, the first move. It's slow, continuous, moves from the center, and notice how we have the figure 8 in this, the symbol of long life, happiness, and joy that makes this a moving meditation based on both Tai Chi and Qigong. And here's your inhale. And here's your slow exhale all the way down to here. And then inhale up. 9, 27, or 36 times, but you don't really have to count. You'll know when you've had enough. Usually the body relaxes with this. And this is beautiful here. Let's just let it rest on globes of energy. Right at the low Dantien here, which is 2 inches below the navel and 1 inch inside. And start with bird flaps its wings. The feet are in a V. You're going to inhale here and then exhale, releasing the palms like wings. Third one wrist circle forward. Notice how soft everything is compared to the more athletic stuff we just did. Slow. Circular. And moving from the center body. Slows down the mind and brings joy to the heart. Breathe in. Breathe out. And on the third one wrist circle forward. Almost like the grace of a swan, isn't it? You feel your wings come out. Twice. And on the third time, I'm going to assume that you decide to take off right here.
And inhale back. It's 3 times 3 moves. So now we ground it through the earth. Inhale, sink it down. Shift to your right this way. Bring your left heel out. Around the platter in chest high water. So I like to imagine that really I'm in a lake and I'm thinking about an early morning swim. So I want to test the water before I jump in. Don't forget to breathe. Inhaling out, exhaling back. Two more of around the platter on your left side. Beautiful. Bring the foot back in. Inhale to sink it down, to shift towards your left, and to release your right heel. Keeping the body long and the crown of the head is pulled up by a string. Inhale out here. And exhale back here. And the toe will rise in front. And the heel will rise in back. So this is always done on both sides. We start with the left and then move to the right. Since I'm mirroring you, I am using the opposite legs. So keep the spine long here, and the shoulders really need to feel like they're not coming forward too much. So open the chest. And last one here on your right side. Beautiful. Bring the inhale up and bring the palms down. And perhaps we want to ground a couple times because we're just getting started here. Inhale up to the heart. Turn the palms over and exhale slowly down in relaxation response. The exhale slower than the inhale. Now bring it up to the head. And inhale slowly or exhale slowly down. But of course, you always want to inhale before you exhale. So in breath here. Out breath here. Beautiful. Let's inhale to the trees of wherever you are. Open out to the mountains and the trees. Inhale. And now as you come back, exhale slowly to the center and then come down. Anytime you need to take an extra breath, do, but keep the palms moving slowly. And then all the way up to the mountains themselves. See them around you. Inhale here and sink it down. The Taoists really connected all these practices with what they saw around them, lots of nature. And then all the way up towards the heavens. Open, look up, slight back bend upper spine. Inhale and sink it slowly down through the center body. Good. The nature of Qigong is this slowness, so no need to rush. We're going to let this take its time. All right, and now we come to our next move, which is going to be daughter in the valley. I'm sorry, not daughter in the valley, around the platter variations. Shifting to your right, bring your left forward. Inhale here, pick up this ball of energy. Sink it center and come around to the other side. So I think of this as a circle within a bigger circle. Here's the big circle that comes around to you. And here's the little circle here where the palms are in polarity. And actually, you're also in polarity to the earth when those palms are right above the earth there. There's a little bit of resistance of gravity. So feel that. All of that will bring a sense of energy to the palms. They start to turn red. They like that focus. Beautiful. The slowness is great. One more on this left side. Bring the left foot back in. Come into rider on horse with the feet in a V here. Sink down with your palms. Shift over to the left and bring your right heel forward. Around the platter variation, once again, picking up the smaller circle and dropping its center right opposite the heart. It's said that the mind and the heart need to always work together. Inhale, exhale here. Three more on your right side of around the platter variation. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale. Really feel this opening of the whole body and the sending down of this energy on your exhale slowly. And our next move will be bass drum. Shift towards the right, bring the left forward. Inhale. As if you were a drum. This is the outside of it, and your whole body is going to move with it. The palms lead the way, and the body follows. Perhaps you feel the energy coming to the fingers and toes now. That's when the chi, or your intrinsic energy, begins to circulate through the whole body. The breath, the blood, and the movement. Slowing us down, improving our circulation. And moving through all those acupuncture points or acupressure points in the feet. All of this works together. And last one on the left side, we'll bring the foot back in. You're on rider and horse position again. Inhale, sink it down. Shift towards your left, releasing this yin leg, your feminine leg, out in resilience, dropping just the heels, and coming around for around the platter variation. And then moving it into bass drum. The mind is a complex field of wanting to do things twice, but differently. Feel the softness of the fingers and the palms. And last one of bass drum on your right side. Bring in the foot, inhale, sink it down slowly, and rest on globes of energy. As we move, shift towards the right to bring the left forward and come into daughter on the mountaintop. Your mountaintop is up there, but you're starting in Tadasana, the mountain pose from yoga. Palms are open here. And your left foot is forward. And you come forward like this and bring the left wrist behind the right to come all the way down the center body and then release, open on the inhale. Your exhale comes all the way down, and then you just feel this energy as it changes and you inhale. Two more on your left side. Of daughter on the mountaintop. Bring the left foot back in. Inhale here and sink it down. Shift towards your left side, releasing this heel here, and drop that heel forward. It's the yin leg. We're going to start with our daughter on the mountaintop here on the left, your right side. You always start with your left, and then you move to the right. And here your left hand, however, is behind the wrist because it's the heart hand. What is the meaning of your heart hand? It means that everything, all your thoughts and your love for other people comes from this circle that's behind the outer circle, which is someone else or another concept. When you speak, for example, you're always speaking from the heart. And that's why that left hand is so important. It comes right down the center body here on the inside of the right hand. And bring the right foot back now. Inhale. Sink it down. And let's double ground it because we just finished that move. This is a companion move, so it will have another move after this that fits right in. Bring it up to your heart and then up to the head. Turn the palms over and sink them down slowly for relaxation response. And we'll shift towards the right to bring the left forward. For daughter in the valley, starts up on top of the mountain. Both mountains are here on both sides, and you're going to come down like a heart shape here and inhale through the central trail. Feeling perhaps the opposite foot come into a angle here, 45-degree angle, with the toes a little bit facing out. And your dominant foot now is the left. So the back foot is the one that's in the 45-degree angle. You bring the foot right out so that it's right under the hip and the knee here on the left side. When you come forward here, the back heel will come up on the opposite leg. And now the toe will come up when you slight bend this other leg, the one that's in back. So feel those changes. And now you come through the valley. Inhale. The palms are in polarity there, meaning that there's quite a bit of energy there that you can feel on your inhale. Cultivate it. Four more on this left side. And notice how it makes the shape of a heart. There's the top of the heart. And here's the bottom. You're going to come through the center here. Inhale. Then shape it. Two more on your left side. Last one. Beautiful. Bringing that left foot back in. Inhale, sink it down. Shift towards your left. Release your right heel. Daughter in the valley starts on top of the two mountains, and then you come outside here and inhale through the center trail. And shape it out. Good as you come back. It's as if to me that you look down this beautiful valley to see what's there when you get to the top of the mountain, or mountains in this case. It's almost like you can feel the splendor of this world by feeling yourself at the top of a mountain and admiring this amazing expanse that's below you. Trees, valleys, perhaps lakes, whatever you see in your mind or whatever you create. Two more on the left side, the right side, sorry. We always end with the right leg. And you're going to inhale here and sink it down in relaxation response. And now we move towards your right here to carry the ball to the side. And it's very fluid, soft, as you pick up this ball of energy and carry it across without any effort. Bring the pelvis underneath the upper body. And on the third one, bring in the right foot. Exhale. Bend the knees a little bit. And there's two more of these carries. That's one. And here's the other one. Next one. Wind up. Release the heel here. This one. And come across. Beautiful. And bring in the foot. And sink it through the ground. Inhale here. Wind up. Take it across this way again. Wind up. Release the heel. Move. Like you're moving through seagrass at the side of the bay. And one more this way. Beautiful. Now we're going to come back here to start our next move, which is push, pull, followed by pulling in the energy. So resting on globes of energy, shift to the right to bring the left forward, and push with the heel of the hand forward, and the fingertips come up. The palms turn this way towards you and come back on the inhale. Push, pull, also called giving and receiving energy. Giving, that's exhale. Inhaling it back as receiving the energy. Giving and receiving. Notice how it's a circle. Four more on your left side of giving and receiving energy, or push, pull. And the last one of push, pull. Beautiful. It's a little bit about like pushing a kid on the swing, maybe, right? Feels like that push, pull. Now shift towards the left. Bring your right heel forward and push, pull. Giving receiving on the inhale. Four more on your right side. And last one. Beautiful. Inhale, come back to rider on horse position and exhale slowly down. The next move is pulling in the energy from the farthest star in the universe. You're going to shift first towards your right and then bring your left heel forward, pulling in the energy through the fingers from the farthest star that you can imagine. Bringing in the joy of being alive. Inhale here. Of bringing community to others. Inhale again. Love, patience, and resilience. Bringing your left heel back in. Inhale, sink it down. And then your next cycle on your right side, bring in whatever you would like. Let that heel come forward and pull it in from the farthest star with your fingertips. Let's try joy. Kindness. Generosity. And the last one is yours. Inhale, sink it down into the earth with your palms and rest on globes of energy. And now we come to our next moves, which will be the taffies. Exhale down, bring your left hand under the right elbow and your left heel out to the side and pull the energy between the palms with your weight shift. Right hand under is the invite hand, and it comes from underneath, as this hand does, and moves you in that direction. Your feet are in a V. You do sort of squat here, bringing the pelvis underneath like you're coming across on a grand piano stool. That might be an image for us all, like keeping the body together. And of course, the mind. Basic taffy. In the center, we're moving through heavy air when these palms pull apart. Let's do one more set, moving towards the right with your right hand under, your invite hand there, grounding it, and then coming back to the left. Left hand under. Inhale and sink it into the earth. Let's double ground it. Bring it to the heart. Exhale it down. First variation, anchor taffy. The anchor will be your hip here on your right, and you're going to pull the taffy here as you bring the left foot forward. Open the palm. Open the hips. Sink it down. And move towards the left. Right foot forward, right hand underneath. Open the hips. Sink. Bending the knees a little bit, and then pulling it over here to this side. And continue. Left foot now. Left hand under. Open the hips. And bring that hand over towards the left. And bring the other foot in. 2 more. To your left, to your right here, right? Your right hand's under. And now forward. Open the hips. Let's ground it and bring it towards your left. Beautiful. Let's double ground it here. Bring it up to your heart. Inhale. Exhaling down, out breath. And now we come to our second variation, which is circles taffy. Feet are in a V. Inhale, sink, rise, sink, rise, sink. And now bring that left hand under the right elbow and return to the left side. Inhale and sink it down. 1, 2, 3, right hand under and pull the taffy between the palms with your weight shift and then let go. There's a lot of sinking and rising in here, which makes it really fun. 1, 2, 3, right hand under. And now return to the left side. Sink, rise, sink, rise, sink, rise. Pull that left hand under the right elbow and return towards your left. Beautiful. And our last variation is called perpetual motion taffy with heel step. Ready? Don't forget, we're going to go left first. Left hand under, moving left. And you can add the heart protector move here if you like. You just come up from the top of the arm down through, but without touching. It's quite energetic in a good way. Playing with energy. Playing with the chi. And you flex the foot and drop the heel. So it's got that little thing where the knees have to bend to do this before you drop the heel. Two more, one towards your right and one towards your left. Beautiful. And that is the close of the taffy. So let's take a couple times here to just come up to the heart. Inhale. Such a beautiful group of 3 variations in the original taffy. And now bring it up to the head Your highest Dantien is your head, down through the heart, which is your middle Dantien, and down to the abdomen. And now bring it up to the trees. Open out to the glorious trees. Inhale, sink it down. Bring it all the way up to the mountains. Inhale and slowly sink it down in relaxation response to their beauty. And then bring it all the way up to the stars or the sun. Open, slight back bend of the upper spine. Feel a full, nice, beautiful inhale there, and then slowly exhale it down for a long distance here. Move the palms slowly, even if you need more breaths. The taffies are finished, and now we're going to go into working the pulley. So you're going to start with your left hand. You're going to keep this foot right here. Bring this hand forward, and this hand will come underneath the hip here. This hand's going to come forward. It's going to actually direct the exhale here. So this is going to be the exhale. And the inhale back will be with the hand that comes under the hip. And the other hand, the one on your right side, is just going to follow. So here's the exhale. Here's the inhale. Notice how the other hand comes around. Good. It's kind of a swim move. It's a diagonal cross of the body. So the feet are involved here with sliding on the front heel of the front foot and sliding with the toe of the back foot. So take it slow here. Because we want to make sure that we don't torque anything, either the ankle, the knee, or the hip. Keep them moving together. And you can have a smaller forward back weight shift here, so it doesn't have to be long. And that will make it easier. Two more on your left side. Beautiful. Bring that foot back in. Inhale, sink it down. And bring your right hand forward and your right heel. And prepare for a diagonal cross. Notice how when you inhale here, the hip comes back, and that draws the other arm forward. So the motivator really is always your breath. This is the exhale here. This is your inhale back, and that turns the body so that you are sliding on the back ball of the foot and sliding on the front heel. And we'll do 3 more of these on your right side. Beautiful. One more here. Good. Bring the foot back in. Inhale. You're in rider and a horse again. Sink it down. And double ground it. Let's bring it up to the head for fun. And sink it down through the other 2 dantians, or energy centers, the heart and the abdomen. And now we come to light at the top of the head, light at the temple. Sinking it down, feet are in a V. Bring the palms overhead at the crown and sink and rise 3 times. Circle the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites. 6 to 9 times. Hold it there, inhale. Sink and rise. Send it out into the earth. And bring the left hand above the right. It's your heart hand. Sink this down through the central meridian. Come to your temples. Light at the temple. Sink and rise. Feet in a V. Hold it here. Just breathe. Maybe close your eyes and circle the energy of thought, speech, and action. Inhale it and sink and rise and send it into the earth. 3 times. Out into the world and back to your heart slowly with your left hand on top. Inhale. Sink it down. Still feet in the V, preparing for joyous breath. Inhale up. Sink it down 4 times. Fall down on the 3. Just your heels. Now drop. Last one. Beautiful. Inhale and slowly sink it down. Preparing for passing clouds. Last one. Six healing sounds. Heart is ho, ho. Spleen is hu, hu. Liver is su. Lungs are sh. Triple heater is she. And kidneys are tree. When you get to the kidneys, we do a figure 8. Sink it down. Oh. Ooh. Ooh. Sh. She. Tree. Ho. Woo. Su. Sh. She. Tree. Last one. Ho. Who. Su. Sh. She. Tree. tree, 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 tree. Circling the energy of yin and yang, all the opposites. Bringing your left heel to your right ankle bone. Coming into cosmic consciousness pose. Looking through the window of eternity and over it. Interlacing the fingers, bringing them overhead in gratitude. Thousands of years of Qigong, 6 centuries of Tai Chi. With gratitude towards Wen-Shan Huang, teacher of Justin Stone, and Justin Stone's 19 movements and 1 pose, which you just did with me. Thank you so much. And have a wonderful week. And enjoy life.